What up, gamers? It's your boy Weezy here for episode 12 of the Pre-Gaming Member Spotlight. What's up? First thing I want to do is give a big shout out to my boy Grands for the fantastic episode last week. I'm here to keep that energy rolling into next week's episode. So before I even get started, I want to let you guys know, comment down below which pre-gaming member you want to see next on episode 13 of the Member Spotlight. Now let's get right into it. First question, as always, the username Weezy Who, where did it come from? Why do I have it? So 12-year-old Weezy really thought he was hood and loved Lil Wayne. So when I got my first Xbox 360, had to try to think of a good username. One of Lil Wayne's songs is called Weezy Who, and I just kind of randomly threw that on there, and my older brother loved it, which made me think it was super cool. So I've just stuck with it ever since. And I tell you what, these days I feel way more like a Weezy. Question number 2, how did I get into streaming and what were my goals going in? So there was this little stream, you guys might have heard of it a couple years ago. This guy named Ninja played with this other guy named Drake, and the money was rolling in. I heard about that and I thought, I want to play video games with Drake. I want to make a lot of money, so I started streaming. Speaking of goals, question 3, any goals for 2021? Yeah, I mean, I've got some stat goals that I'd love to hit. I'd love to see the channel grow, the YouTube grow. I'd love to make partner this year. I think that's something that we can make happen. Not too worried about it. I'd love to visit the West Coast sometime this year. That's one thing that I really want to do. I want to get out to the West Coast and see whether that's Cali, whether that's Washington. I don't know. We'll see. PAX West, maybe. I'd also love to expand my crypto portfolio this year, get a little bit more. I've dipped my toe in. I'd love to be neck deep by the time we hit 2022. Question number 4, what made you want to grind for PreGamingGG? How was it brought to my attention? You guys know Zingy Anteater and I are really close. She's one of the leads for Pre. And she had brought it up to me several times in the past. It's nothing that I'd really considered. Then we hit fall of 2020, and I was starting to delve a little more into the FPS scene on Twitch and wanted to try to integrate myself into those communities. And pre-gaming is just absolutely chock full of Apex and Valorant players. So I thought I would take a little sneak peek and see what it was like in there. Of course, everyone has preached to me about it being a family, Zingy specifically. And so after sticking around for a while, I was like, you know what? I think these are some people that I could really vibe with. So I started my grind, yeah, and that brings us here. Question number 5, what is your go-to snack? I'm not much of a snacker, but if I'm snacking, I'll tell you there's only one thing that I really snack on, and that's fruit. Oh man, I eat so much fruit: bananas, apples, peaches, plums. I've got a list of fruits that I'm trying to eat while I'm under the influence and see which ones really hit the best. I'm not very deep into it right now, but I'll keep you guys updated. Question 6, who or what is your biggest inspiration? I'll tell you, this is gonna make me sound kind of like an asshole, but one of the things that pushes me is, I can't even say it with a straight face, but the version of me that I know that I can be, every day I try to work closer to getting to that level and becoming that person that I know I can be. As far as external inspiration through content, I look up to Ludwig a lot. I try to mimic his content. I think it's really awesome, really fun, super unique. So if I'm going through like a real dry spell, I'll kind of just look towards his content and do the old yoink and twist and try to bring something fun to the table. Question number 7, what's your all-time favorite movie? Anybody that knows me knows I love The Dark Knight. The Christian Bale Batman series is actually phenomenal. We actually did a cosplay of Heath Ledger's Joker. It was next level. That's probably going to go down as one of my, if not the most favorite stream of all time that I ever do. It was unbelievable. The memories from those are still some of my favorite memories that I've got from streaming. If you could give advice to anyone new or struggling with streaming, what would it be? The main thing I'd say is that Twitch is changing. It's not what it used to be. You don't just click start streaming and then play games for 8 hours anymore. You got to bring something a little bit new or a little bit unique. It doesn't have to be game changing, but something fresh to the table. The way I try to say it is there's got to be at least one segment of your stream that's entertaining enough to be uploaded as a YouTube video on its own. If what I'm doing on stream isn't entertaining enough for someone to sit through a YouTube video of, then what am I doing? All right, when you aren't at your computer streaming or gaming, what are you doing? If I'm not doing that, you're gonna find me usually watching anime or chilling with the boys at the house, drinking some whiskeys, putting some brews down. I do a bit of traveling as well. Go see family here, go see family there, take some trips. I take 2 or 3 trips a year usually. Speaking of traveling, that brings us to question 10. If you could visit one place that was all expenses paid, where would you go and why? If someone else is footing the bill, I'm gonna do nothing less than go to the most expensive place on the earth. I'm gonna take a trip over to Dubai. I'm gonna puff the most expensive cigars. I'm gonna drink the most expensive whiskeys. I'm gonna chill in the most expensive hotel in one of the tallest buildings in the world, and just fucking relax, man. Hit the pool, hit the hot tub, chill out on the penthouse, and just enjoy the finer things. Alrighty, gamers, that's it for me. I'm done. Those are the 10 questions. Don't forget, hit the comment section down below. Let us know who you want to see next. Until then, y'all stay sweet. Peace.